I want to go to an extra mile. At the same time, I want to innovate someone. I want someone to also do the same thing I'm doing, and I want to show them it's not even hard. Beginning part is what most people try to avoid, but then in the long run, it's just smooth. Like everything just falls into place. I think the consistency part and everything.
Amos Madra.
Kevin, a very warm welcome to you. Thank you so much for joining us here today. You're such an interesting person because I think, you're growing quickly, and I think you're scaling your business. And yes, you're a model, you're working for yourself, but you're growing very fast. There's lots of interesting things happening in your life. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you've got to where you are today.
First of all, it's an honor, Amos. I really appreciate it. Great opportunity, man. When I saw your email, I was like, damn, this is it now. Yeah, so it's been good 1 year. I started this like a year. It's been 1 year now since last year, November 2020. Yeah, 2020 November. The first time I started doing like posting. The other time it was just Instagram, but the selfie and everything. Then I told myself I can do this. So just 1 year into now doing it like professional kind of. Yeah. So yeah, basically I can say it's good. It's good. I love it, man. So far so good. The response, the kind of the positivity guys are giving in. I'm just loving and appreciating everything that is coming with it.
And I think that's the key thing, isn't it? The fact that you love what you're doing, you appreciate what you're doing,
Exactly.
and you have a
Exactly. It's just
passion.
passion, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
did you start at the time when Kenya went into lockdown, or what happened? Was it when?
Yeah. Actually, I can say photography here in our country is very expensive. Like in terms of you need to have your own gadget, in terms of you need to get a nice camera and everything. And getting all that was a bit of an issue to begin with. But eventually, I met a team. There's a team I work with. He's a very nice guy. I'm going to introduce him sometime. He's called Yasin Babli. This is a guy I've been working with. I met him when I started. It was a bit kind of hard for me. I almost gave up at some point. I was like, oh man, this thing is eating my time, and kind of like everyone who approached photography here. I don't know what's up then, but um, I can say luckily I met him, and so far things have been so nice. Like us working together as a team, we do shoots. We the way we interact with him is just everything. I think that's the most importantly what has made me like being the consistency in it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, there's been difficult times, especially at the beginning, trying to get going. But I think your passion and the love for what you do and the willingness to sacrifice has kept you going. Am I right in saying that?
Exactly. And COVID also, when we had a lockdown in our country, there's COVID, and guys just discovered themselves. Like I discovered I can do all these things. Because see now we were just locked in the house. We couldn't go anywhere. We had a lockdown curfew and everything. Working from the house. So I kind of got creative during that period. Yeah, so the streets were just empty. We took advantage of it. And it has never stopped ever since.
And I like that because you said, you discover yourself because, we get so busy with work and it's just every day you're doing, you focus on other people's tasks that you forget about yourself and you forget about who you are. And, as you
Yeah,
said, as bad as the pandemic has been, the opportunity to
yeah,
discover yourself has been there as
yeah,
well.
exactly. Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
of course, now, things are going very well. Talk to us about that point when you realize that I'm going to be okay. This is going to work. At what point did you come to that realization?
I remember my friend. We there's it was an event. My friend had organized an event. It was a fashion kind of event, and I was invited to be. Yeah, since I'm in the fashion industry, then my friend was like, why don't you come and join? You're having something going down at some hotel here in I remember it was a double tree by Hilton. That was the first event I ever attended in the fashion industry, as far as I can remember. Yeah, the first one. Because here now there was a lot of attention, there were cameras, and it was during this COVID. So we actually did it. Even we were not supposed to be like, even the number of guys there were limited. We're supposed to watch the the COVID thing is supposed to be like
Smaller
check
numbers.
on
Yeah.
exactly.
Mm.
So that's when we took. I was new into the game and everything. I was totally new into the game. So we did a number. We hung out. We took some drinks. We had small talk, like networking and everything. That's when I came to meet these people, and I say, okay, I can do this thing, man. I can actually do it. So the next week, I think the next week, we organized something. That's when I organized with my friend. I met this photographer there. Then we started shooting. And that's how it started now, up to now.
And that's the power of networking, isn't it? Meeting people
Exactly.
and
It was basically networking.
mm,
Yeah, it was basically networking, meeting people, just random people. Sometimes when you're alone, it's something you have that you yourself, you don't know, but outside there, it's appreciated. Because remember, the first photo they posted was mine. Like the first picture they posted was mine. And it got a lot of attention. There was likes, and who is this guy? They even used it on posters and everything. That's when I said, okay, now I can do this thing.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I think it's important, isn't it? Sometimes we think, they say no man is an island. Sometimes we think we can do everything on our own. Yes, we're capable
Yeah.
of doing so much individually, but when you network and collaborate with people, more
Exactly.
opportunities present themselves. Talk to us about, that decision to network with your colleagues.
It was an opportunity because you saw the guys who were meeting there were basically all of them are in the fashion industry. So it was a good opportunity because we were actually doing it for like market ourselves in terms of we need to market and everything. We need to take the fashion industry to another level because now you see like there's a lot of opportunity here, but we just don't know maybe how to express it outside. So we came out with this idea, let's meet and organize something. We see like how we can do it here even in our country. Like we can show and create fashion in terms of we can actually show the world, we can actually this is our fashion, like this is our trend we are trying to keep. Yeah.
Yeah, and taking the opportunity, as you said, because I'm sure there's been many people who've been presented with the same opportunity, but they never took that risk. They never took that chance to go for it. But again, it's having that passion and desire to want to do this.
Exactly.
Again, we talk about lockdown, how things have changed drastically. Do you?
And I tell you, I actually almost gave up. At some point, I almost gave up because now there's a lot of issues. Even the guys we are working with, there's just too much issues, in terms of we couldn't come up with an agreement. You see, now it's a new thing starting, and everyone wants to do things their own way. I'm new in that industry, so me, I was just following people. Oh, you are doing ABCD, so let's do ABCD. At some point, we had a kind of split, but yeah, people went their different way, but I hold on to it.
Yeah.
But I'm happy. Some of them still come and we are working together.
Yeah. And talk to us about your growth on social media, Instagram. How did you go about doing that?
Social media, especially Instagram, I get to meet. It's a family. It's an online family. That's how I can describe it. And guys are very cool on Instagram. I have friends all over. Like I have friends in Canada. I have friends in the UK. Amos is here from the UK. I have friends in South Africa, and it's really cool. Every day you wake up, you have to. It's become like it's norm now. You have to check on your family online, see how they're doing, the kind of things they're doing. It's a great impact to me. in terms of, I don't see it much as a competition kinda, but I see it in terms of it's an inspiration kinda. It motivates you because you see what other people are doing outside, and you're like, no, you're not alone in this journey. You see, everyone else is doing it, and yeah, our main aim is just to show and just appreciate the fashion industry and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, the collaboration and the networking again is coming to play as well, isn't it? Because you're doing it on a larger scale now because it's international. You're meeting with people
It
from
is
all over the world as well, so which is incredible.
exactly the
So
interaction. Yeah.
talk to us about, the future. We know that you're planning to grow and scale. Yeah, I'm sure you want to grow as big as you want to be and do all that you can do.
Exactly. Point is, yeah, I have plans 2022. God willing, I have a lot of plans, in terms of coming up with just good content, keeping the interaction, post and everything, just motivate other people as well. Because I'm pretty sure there are so many people who wants to start out there. Even in my own country here, there are so many people get a lot of DM. Hey, you want to do ABCD? So it's kinda, I want to go to an extra mile. At the same time, I want to elevate someone. I want someone to also do the same thing I'm doing, and I want to show them it's not even hard. Beginning part is what most people try to avoid it, but then in the long run, it's just smooth. Like everything just falls into place. I think the consistency part and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And Kevin,
Mm.
you're a very positive person. Where does that positivity come from?
Um, first, let me just point this. I'm an introvert. I hardly my introvert part, like, I can say I'm observant and I see good in everything. In everything, you see, everything that I lay my eyes on, I see this positive thing and everything. So I think it's also major because we need to have that positive kind of mind. Like everything. Like I know sometimes you can be in a position you're like, no, this is not gonna happen. No, there's no way I'm gonna have this. But the positivity, even if you're supposed to do 10, but you do 7.5, you see that's a good progress. So I think the positivity part, because I can tell you there are so many things that have happened in the past couple of months that if I didn't have that positive kind of mind, I wouldn't be here. I almost wouldn't interviewing me today.
Yeah,
So
that's really good. Trying to find the good in
mm,
everything and trying to be
yeah,
positive as well. And I think it's really
exactly.
interesting that you're introverted, though
Yeah.
you're a model.
I only look, my friend tells me, I look serious in photos and everything, but in person, I'm that kind of person. If I talk to you, I have to like,
Oh, that's interesting. That's really
ah,
interesting.
yeah,
So, so sorry, go on.
I'm saying we have these break sometimes. We laugh about what we do and everything. So my friend kind of telling me, man, give me that manly face, like give me that manly face, like attack the camera. These are the part where I have to put like manly face, but on the other side, yeah, it's
Talk to me
interesting. I
about that
actually,
philosophy because this sounds really interesting. Talk to me about this philosophy
uh,
with you and your friend. What's this philosophy?
uh, so we had to create like this kind of. It's actually a whole family because we have a team for the photography part. I see most people I've seen, my friends, some of them do it on themselves. They have they do it, they set up and everything, but for me, I have my other team. I have some guy I work with. We are actually a couple. We are like four people, yeah, four like in our circle that we do the photography and everything every weekend, and we actually do it once a week. But next year we are planning maybe we can be doing shoot maybe 3 times a week because we want to have that consistency so
Yeah,
that it works well. And in between, we have this we always have that thing where, we joke a lot, we play, and it just becomes fun because
Yeah.
it's not just serious and going there and taking photos. Behind them, I I share them on my stories. It's just fun.
Yeah.
Just love it, Yeah, like
And
encouraging each other.
mm,
Hmm.
and I'm sure in the midst of that fun is when you people become the most creative.
Exactly, exactly. Because that's where creativity is born now. You see, we're so open.
There's the secret to it, isn't it? The
Yeah,
secret
that's the
to
secret
your
to
growth.
it.
So enjoy what you do, have fun doing it, and who knows what could happen.
Exactly. Yeah, everything just falls into place. Just once you enjoy it and have fun. And to be honest, starting the photos were not just wow. Like even now, we still look at it and we're like, no, we want to take it to another level. We still
Mm,
don't feel like it's good enough. I think that's a good spirit,
yeah,
because now we're not in our comfort zone.
yeah.
We want like to make it perfect, perfect, perfect. My friends tells me I'm a perfectionist. So I try not to agree with them. I don't know how to
Yeah,
say
it's
that.
art, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
creating
uh,
the best
yeah,
that you
it's
can.
exactly in everything,
Yeah,
so that
yeah.
you get the best in all that you.
So what happens? What's the process? Do you have to take lots of pictures of the same angle and then you
This is the best
scrutinize
part
them?
now. Yeah, this is the best part now. Not so much. Initially, it was so hard, baby. Initially, oh my goodness. When we started this thing, it could take a lot of photos. Sometimes we could do, yeah, we could fill a lot of photos, then we end up selecting. But nowadays, I think when you get this into place, like you just need to work on the poses and everything. Just creative part, like props, maybe find a nice location, maybe
Yeah,
the outfit. So my photographer will tell me, what are you wearing today? And he'll joke about it and that's it. Initially, it was, best with the camera and everything. It was hard. But I think now the more you do some, used to it, because uh, me posting in front of the camera is not big issue right now. Right
mm,
now, issue is where we shooting, location, and everything, timing. I think that's the major issue right now that we having. Yeah,
and trying
but in
to
terms of taking photos, in
yeah.
terms of taking photos, yeah, it's good nowadays. You just cha 1, 2, and we're done. Now we have to select. Sometimes you have 5 photos. You have to choose. Like I don't want to let go. Which one should I let go? I tell my photographer, please help me choose here. I don't know which one to let go because like you find all of them are nice.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, that's the
And
problem.
and I suppose it's doing as many pictures as you can now before everybody comes out of I don't know, is there lockdown in Nairobi at the moment, or what's the
No, 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 no.
situation?
We're happy. We don't have a lockdown. We don't have a curfew right now.
Mm,
So like even during this festive season. So but we tend to shoot in the CBD mostly in
yeah.
the center of business district, I think. But this festive season from 20 around Christmas Eve, it took a bit of break. But we're gonna. I think this Sunday I'm having a shoot. I think, but well, no lockdown, no curfew whatsoever.
So
Right
you're
now
free to do
everything
what
is,
you want.
yeah, we're doing. Let's
Yeah,
create some content.
exactly. So 2022, we can
Yeah,
expect an incredible year, more growth and more
more
content.
growth, more content in terms of doing reels and everything, doing just nice reels. Every maybe three reels a week, just to feed just to interact with my followers and everything. Yeah,
Fantastic.
we have
So
plans, good plans. Those are good plans we're having,
indeed.
and I'm really happy. I'm really happy, man.
Indeed, indeed. And I'm just
Yeah,
honored to be a part of your journey, just to hear your wonderful story. And I know for a fact that there's going to be some more great things to come. So I just want to congratulate you and wish you the very best for the future.
Thank you so much, Amos. And I'm really honored by the way. When I saw your email and your DM, was like, what?
Well,
The first person that shared it to a photographer.
before we finish, we need to be able to connect with you. How can the audience find you? What's your Instagram handle? How can they find you?
My Instagram handle is Kev_Ocheng.
Okay.
Yeah, basically that's my.
Okay, so
I'm on Twitter, but I'm also
KEV_Ocheng.
That's KEV_Ocheng.
Yeah.
OCHIENG.
Fantastic. Wow, Kevin, thank you so much. Again, it's been a joy talking to you, and we cannot wait to hear some more of what you're up to. We'll be keeping an eye indeed. So just want to say thank you.
Thank you so much, Amos. And please invite me in your next podcast. I think I'll be more. This is my first interview. I'm looking forward, baby.
Awesome. If you want some amazing inspiration, check out the videos next to me, and I'll see you right there.